Hey, what's up everyone? Nick here. Welcome back to the Evil Within Let's Platinum series, and we are moving on now to, I guess you could call it Phase 2. So to get the Platinum Trophy, there are numerous phases. Phase 1 was to beat the game with no upgrades, get all the collectibles, and I treated that kind of just like a Let's Play where I happened to be going for trophies. Phase 2 is going to be using the New Game Plus feature to chapter select and do a lot of those miscellaneous trophies that I wasn't able to get on my first playthrough, whether it be because I just didn't have the resources at the time, I didn't have the upgrades, or maybe I just messed up. Phase 3, as I've decided, Phase 3 I'm going to do Akumu. That's when I'm going to tackle the Akumu difficulty. And then Phase 4, once I unlock the Brass Knuckles, that's when I'll tackle the speed run and also getting the trophy for 25 melee kills. But that's all further down the road. So the first thing we have to do, actually, what I'm going to do now, this is the part I'm most excited about, because this is what I love most about trophy hunting. When you just get to like take free reign of the game and just hunt for trophies, like just get trophy after trophy after trophy. I just find this the most fun, so I've been looking forward to Phase 2. I don't know how many videos Phase 2 is going to be. I'm going to try to keep these a bit shorter than the videos we've done so far. But so kind of my layout for this video here, because I'm going to try to preview what's to come in every video when I sit down and introduce it. So my goal here is to get this trophy right here, every nook and cranny. So every collectible. If you remember, during my initial playthrough, I got all of the collectibles. However, there's one collectible that you can only get through New Game Plus, and that's in Chapter 2. So I'm going to load up Chapter 2 and do just that. While I'm in Chapter 2, I'm going to go through it very quickly, and I'm going to try to get 2 fire-related trophies. So I'm going to try to get the trophy for killing 5 enemies with a torch, and then I'm going to try to get the trophy for killing 3 living enemies with 1 drop of the match. We'll see how that goes, and then from there, I'm going to move into Chapter 3, and I'm going to probably edit it, skip forward a bit, and I'm going to get the 3 upgrade-related trophies, which you'll see in a moment. So, first things first, like I said, let's load up the New Game Plus, and let's just jump straight to Chapter 2, Okay, so there's the first piece of good news. My green gel did, in fact, carry over, so...
Hello.
Again, I just want to make sure everything about the New Game Plus feature is working. Originally, what I wanted to do was I wanted to get the upgrade-related trophies first, which will come in Chapter 3. The problem was, again, based on the save system, I was really worried about if it was going to work or not. This collectible, you can only get it in Chapter 2. And so... I didn't want to mess anything up. I wanted to just get the collectible trophy out of the way, because that's the hardest one to fix, If I mess up somehow with the save system and that collectible is gone forever, well, then what? Do I have to do the entire game over again and get all of the collectibles all over again? I just don't know. So it looks like I was right. Right here, you start up Chapter 2, you go to the bulletin board, and you could see there is one more missing persons poster for Sebastian Castellanos. There we go. Every nook and cranny, silver trophy. This is what I love, guys. I just love trophy hunting, and this is going to be fun. This is going to be exciting, and I hope you guys are excited as well. So, Sebastian Castellanos, Crimson City Police detective, disappeared while investigating missing persons case. So there we go. We are now, like I said, all done with the collectibles. And that's just what I want, because that trophy, that's the other trophies, if I mess up the other trophies, it's not really... Oh, for God's sakes, Tatiana, are you really going to make me do this? I'm not going to save my game right now. I don't need to. Alright, come on. So, yeah, like I was saying, the other trophies, the more miscellaneous trophies, if I mess those up
like medicine,
and I have to redo a level or whatever, it's not that big of a deal. Like, even if I messed it up to the point where I had to go back and redo the whole game, again, it's not that big of a deal because I already have to redo the whole game. Like, I have to do Akumu, I have to do, I have to do all of those things. So if I were to mess up somehow and have to redo the game to get those miscellaneous trophies, it's not that big of a deal. But if I were to mess up that trophy and have to redo getting all of the collectibles, that's a pain in the ass. I don't want to have to do that. So that's exactly why I was just wanting to get that trophy out of the way.
There now.
And then, like I said, since I'm currently in Chapter 2, I figured I would go for those 2 fire-related trophies while I had the chance. All right, so here we go. This is the part that I was trying to get to. So this is that initial village in Chapter 2, where you could see there are a lot of enemies here. And so the particular trophy that I'm going to go for right now, and I don't even know how close I am to getting it, but the trophy I'm going for right now is to get 5 kills with the torch. And in this particular section, I know you can get at least 2, maybe more, depending on if I could find another torch. But the problem is I don't know how many torch kills I got during my initial playthrough. Now, I feel like it was at least 2, but I feel like it easily could have been more. So I'm really not sure at the moment where my progress is on this. But you can see this guy here, he has a torch. So that's kind of my first objective, is to kill him so I can steal it. Because I feel like, again, I don't remember specifically, but I had to have used the torch a couple of times, you know, in the previous playthrough. So anyway, now I have a torch. We're gonna go over here and kill this guy. Now, ideally, it'd be nice if this was the last one I needed. Okay, so there's that kill. And the thing is, like I said, you know, with trophies like this, if I happen to miss it now, like, okay, so I didn't get it, so clearly I don't have 5, which is, I still find weird, because I feel like I should. But again, like I was saying, if I happen to mess this trophy up right now, it's not that big of a deal, because I'll easily get it, you know, later on when I do Akumu. Because once I do Akumu mode, getting torches really help, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Okay, so now I have my second torch. Let's go ahead and come in here, because there is one enemy in here that I know of. Okay. And again, that's the beauty of this series, I think, is, as you guys know, let me kill this guy real quick. Okay. And there we go. Okay, I knew I had to be close. So, burn, baby, burn. 5 kills with a torch. Trophy is now mine. So, once again, another success. Now we're gonna go, now I'm gonna go for the trophy that is to kill 3 enemies with 1 match, and we'll see how this goes, because I'm not really sure if it's going to work. This is another one that, you know, there are numerous areas you can get it in. There was one particular place in this chapter where I thought it would be really easy to get, because there's already 2 enemies lying dead on the floor. So we'll see. Okay, so there are already a couple enemies in the area. I'm going to keep them alive on purpose. Okay, so I gotta figure out kind of how I want to play this. I want to try to keep as many enemies alive as I can. So let's wait for him to turn around. Disarm these bear traps. Oh, don't turn around yet. Alright, so once again, I just gotta figure out kind of how I want to do this. I think what I want to do is I want to creep around the, oh, more green gem. I want to creep around the long side of the building here. But yeah, guys, like I was saying, I think that's part of the appeal of doing a Let's Platinum series is, you know, when I do walkthroughs, when I've done walkthroughs in the past, as you guys know, I edit out all of the deaths, all of the failures, everything like that. You guys get, like, the nice, finished, polished project. But as you can tell, whenever I sit down to record a walkthrough, there's a lot of failure that goes into it. There are a lot of deaths, a lot of failed attempts, and those are things that you don't get to see. And so, with doing the Let's Platinum series, you know, yeah, sure, in a perfect world, I would be able to get all of these trophies on my first try. But we don't live in a perfect world, so sometimes I mess up. And when that happens, that's just part of it. That's part of the game. That's part of trophy hunting. And so I think that will be an exciting thing for you guys to watch. Is when I'm doing this trophy hunting, I might say that I'm gonna get a trophy, and if I don't, that's just how it goes, you know. Okay, so these two enemies are dead on the ground. So what I want to do is I want this third enemy to see me, and then I want him to come over here. And when he comes over here, I'm gonna drop the match, because these two guys, I don't think they wake up until I start like shooting. So I don't know if this guy's gonna see me from this far away. So okay, so now he sees me. I don't know if that's gonna wake his buddies up or not. What the fuck? How did that not... What just fucking happened? How did that not kill him? He was standing right on top of the fucking flames. Fuck you. Okay, so there you go. That's the perfect, you know, that's the perfect example of what I was just talking about. Was on paper, and in fact just on screen, that should have worked. There was nothing that should have stopped that from working, but it didn't. And so, again, that's just part of trophy hunting. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. What can you do? So that's okay. That's all right. So I'll skip that trophy for now. So far, I'm 2 for 3. I came into this level wanting to get 3 trophies, and I'm 2 for 3 so far. Now, one thing. Let's go ahead and... Okay. Oh, okay, I forgot. That's the caveat with this weapon, is you can't move while you're carrying it. Okay, so I'm actually going to... I wasn't originally going to do this, but I'm going to go for another trophy here. Or I'm going to seek.
Good God.
So there are a lot of enemies in this part.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
I'm trying to see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4... okay, so there's 5 right there. There's a 6th guy over here. I'm going to try to get the rocket launcher related trophy, which involves getting 10 kills with the rocket launcher. So let's get this guy's attention. Oh Jesus, now they're all going to come over. Okay, there's probably a better way to do this. Oh boy. Oh my God. Okay, I don't know how many guys that killed. I feel like that had to have been... Oh, fuck, Sebastian, stand up. Jesus. Okay, so that was a lot. Oh, fuck. Oh my God, there's more. Shit, wow. I wonder if they just spawn in an infinite supply. Okay, let me craft. I feel like... Uh-oh. Where the fuck did you come from? Fucking stupid piece of shit. Oh God. I don't know how many I've killed. Oh, that was beautiful. Okay, so that killed 3 right there. Wow. Oh, but there we go. So I got the trophy, and that's all that matters. Okay, so now, let's see, what do I want to do? Might as well just go straight into Chapter 3 from here. I've done everything I came to do. So there we go. Look at that. That was a trophy that, when I sat down, I wasn't planning on going for. But I knew this was a good place to do it, so why the hell not? Let's just... Actually, hold on a second. I just got a beautiful idea. Shit. Okay, I just got a crazy idea. Hang in there. Hang in there with me. And there we go. I just got the match trophy too. Fuck yeah. Fuck. I love trophy hunting, and I love this series. So I just... That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's why I love trophy hunting, because it's just... So let's, again, I don't want to overwrite this file, because I want to be safe with the thing, so I'm going to save it into a new file. But there you go, guys. That's the perfect example of why I love trophy hunting. It's because... So now I'm going to go into Chapter 3, because I wanted to get some more trophies that I had in mind. But, like, I thought, you know, I had a plan to get the match trophy. You guys saw me execute that plan, and you saw me fail. For some reason, it didn't work. So I just thought, okay, I'll leave it alone, and I'll get that trophy later. But then, just on the blue, I kind of improvised, and I was like, wait a second, there's a lot of enemies chasing me. I know that if I shoot them with a shock bolt, they'll drop to the floor. And there's so many that I have to be able to get at least 3. And then sure enough, boom, first try, and it worked. And so, I don't know, that's just why, 1, I like trophy hunting, and 2, I think you guys are going to enjoy this series, or this type of series, is because of things like that, where just these, like, you know, sometimes things don't go according to plan, and you have to adapt, and you have to use your knowledge as a gamer to overcome those obstacles. So, I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. Like I said, I'm having fun with this series. Now, for the rest of this video, because I've already actually done more in this video than I had anticipated, so for the rest of this video, what I'm going to do, so let's go ahead and check on the trophy progress. You can see I'm now at 48%. I think I started this video at 40%, I can't remember. So the last thing I want to do in this level is I want to get all of the all of the upgrade related trophies. So you can see there are a couple. Fully upgrade all of Sebastian's attributes, fully upgrade all weapons, and fully upgrade the stock menu. I'm going to show you a cool little way to do this. But before I can show you that, we have to get past the sadist. So I'm going to go ahead and skip forward in the video, and then I'll join you after I kill the sadist, and I'll show you a cool way to get those trophies. Okay, so wow, I didn't know that was gonna kill him so quickly. So I just shot the sadist with 1 shot from the rocket launcher and killed him immediately. That was unexpected. I didn't think 1 shot would kill him, but it did. Okay, so anyway, now that he is dead, we're good to do this. So now I'm gonna go for the upgrade related trophies, and then I'm gonna try to get all 3, and then that's where I'll end this video. I still can't believe that killed him in 1 shot. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is, just in case I mess this up, because if you mess it up, you can't redo it. So you should recognize this. You know, this is the place where you fight the sadist. After you kill the sadist, all of the enemies in the area will disappear. This is all stuff, you know, that we've seen before. And then you kind of get to free reign the area until once you cut the chain with the chainsaw, that will, you know, carry you on to Chapter 4. But there is a little secret here, a little trophy hunting. Trophy hunting? Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but there's a little technique here that allows you to get 100,000 green gel very, very quickly, and I'm gonna show you how to do that, assuming I remember. Hopefully I remember. Oh, whoops. Okay, so I'm not going to need the rocket launcher anymore. I'm going to switch to the sniper rifle. Alright, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and save my game. I'm going to save in a new slot, once again, just because I don't want to mess up the save files for whatever reason. Okay, so now I saved my game. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt there's a farming technique to get a lot of green gel. I'm going to try it, and then, whoops, that's not a door. And then I'm going to, once I get that green gel, I'll have all the green gel I need to do all of the upgrade related trophies. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. And like I said, I have to remember how to do it. So basically, there's a crow. There should be a crow somewhere. I'm trying to remember how to do this. So let us see if I can... Okay, so I'm not seeing the crow, which has me a little nervous. So I'm gonna give this a shot off of memory, and then if I mess up, I'll have to watch the video and then do it again. So basically what you have to do is you have to shoot this crow. When you shoot the crow, 5 more crows will spawn. I think it's 5. 5 more crows will spawn. You kill them, and then you get 100,000 green gel. So is that the crow? Oh, okay, so that's the crow. Okay, so let's go ahead and shoot this guy. Okay, and so that will trigger this. So here we go. I have 1 chance. I have a limited amount of time to do this. So there are 2 crows at the beginning of the level. So there's 2 back there. Then there is 1 inside of the tower. There's another one on top of the tower. And then the last one is over here by this gate. So again, you have a limited amount of time to do this. So I gotta be quick here. Okay. So let's exit this area. Where is the... Uh-oh, where am I? Okay, there's 1. I don't actually know how much time you have, and the biggest thing I'm worried about is Sebastian's sprinting, because remember, he can't sprint to save his life right here. Now, I don't want to have to redo this, but if I have to, I have to. It's not, you know, it's not a big deal or anything, but again, I don't remember how much time you actually have. And of course, you gotta climb this entire fucking ladder. Okay, there's 2. Okay, drop down. Alright, so now we're gonna go get the other ones, which hopefully I can remember where they are. Okay, there's 3. There's 4. Okay, I'm doing alright. This is gonna be close because Sebastian's sprinting. And there we go. Did it. First try. And now you can see right here on the ground in front of me, 100,000 green gel. Boom. And now I'm at 687,000. And now I'm good to do all of the upgrades. And so here's the little trick that I came up with on upgrades. I don't know if this is something that someone already knows, but I'm sure it is. But this is just how I originally did it back on Xbox. So you can look at the trophy guide. It'll show you, you know, the numbers that you need. But basically, there are 3 trophies here. One is for upgrading all of Sebastian's weapons. One is for upgrading his attributes. The other is for upgrading his stock. And so what I'm going to do is, you don't have to have all 3 of them upgraded at the same time. If that were the case, you would need to have, like, somewhere around 1 million green gel. But the hardest thing to upgrade, the most expensive thing to upgrade is the weapons. It costs like 641,000. So what I'm going to do is I just saved my game. So again, right here, I just saved my game. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to upgrade everything. I'm going to upgrade everything. Okay, so, or at least of 1 trait. So, alright, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. So let's see. First, let's do his abilities. So, I'm just going to go through this. I'm going to spam the X button, and I'm going to upgrade every single one of his, I'm going to upgrade every single one of his attributes. Okay? And you know what? I think I can actually do both this and the stock. And then I'll save the weapons for last, because like I said, the weapons are the hardest thing to fully upgrade. That's what takes the most green gel. But like I said, to get the trophies, you don't have to do them all in the same go, right? So, again, watch what I do here. Okay, so I should get one trophy right now. I'll get the trophy for completely upgrading all of Sebastian's attributes. Alright, so here we go, one more. Okay, so trophy number 1, hard body, all attributes fully upgraded. Okay, now we're going to go to stock, and I believe I should, how much green gel do I have? Yeah, I still have 500,000, so I'm still in a good position. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fully upgrade his stock. Okay, so again, this is exactly how I did it on Xbox, just to save having to do another playthrough. Or, I mean, worst comes to worst, that farming technique that I just showed you, you could actually, I think, you can just keep replaying that level, and you could get a ton of green gel pretty quickly. But this is just a different way to go about it, which saves a little bit of time. Because remember, during my initial playthrough, I was able to accumulate like 550,000 green gel because I didn't make any upgrades. So that was all the green gel that I'd earned during that playthrough. So that when I started the New Game Plus, I was already really close to doing this. Because remember, in order to do it this way, to do it the way that I'm doing it, you need to have at least 641,000 green gel, because that's how much it takes to upgrade all of his weapons. And then once you have that, you can do this little trick that I'm doing here, and you'll be good to go. So, okay, 2 more things. This takes a while. God, I'm so glad that I can make upgrades now. Very, very glad. Okay, so I'm about to get now the trophy for... I'm about to get the trophy for all stock. There we go. Okay, so now you look at this and you say, okay, I got the trophy for upgrading his attributes. I got the trophy for upgrading his stock. But what about the weapons? Because I haven't upgraded anything related to the weapons. And to do that, you need 641,000 green gel, and I only have 376,000. So what do? And like I said, to get the trophies, you don't have to have them all at the same time. So I just got those 2 trophies. The game doesn't know. The game doesn't know what I'm about to do. And that's why you're able to do this. So I got those 2 trophies. Those 2 trophies are forever mine. The game can't take those away from me. So now what I do is I load my game and I reload the save point that I just made. Okay? So everything that I just did, all of those upgrades that I just made, those go away. And when I reload this checkpoint, nothing will be upgraded, but the game can't take those trophies away. Those trophies are forever mine. So even though now I'm going back and I have no upgrades, the game can't really do anything about it. So again, it's not a particularly... I don't know if it's a clever method or not. I'm sure many people have done this online. It's just that this is something I thought of. So now you can see I have my full green gel. Everything's back to normal. And I can just go back into the chair and upgrade all of my weapons. And then boom. And then we're good. And once again, you know, I don't have to save my progress. So I can reload that checkpoint. And then I can actually make upgrades based on how I want to make upgrades. So here we go. Let's do Agony Bolts first. So this is going to take a while. But... something we just got to get through, and then I'm gonna end the video here. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this first video of phase 2. So remember, in phase 1, and I just want to recap, in phase 1 I went through the game from start to finish in a pretty typical Let's Play format, and I just played the game. I had fun with it. There were some points where I said, okay, I'm gonna focus on getting, you know, this trophy, but for the most part, if I happen to mess up, that it wasn't the end of the world. I didn't really care, because I knew I'd be able to go back and do it during this section. The main goal of phase 1 was to get all of the collectibles, was to beat the game without doing upgrades, and was to accumulate a lot of green gem. And I did all 3 of those things successfully. So those were kind of the long-term trophies, and I got those out of the way. So now, over the next, you know, over the next 2 or 3 videos, probably 3 to 4 videos. Over the next 3 to 4 videos, you're going to be seeing me do this. You're going to see me go through chapter select and mop up a lot of those miscellaneous trophies that I missed. Once I'm content with where I'm at, I'm going to switch to phase 3, which is Akumu mode, and I'm going to beat the game on Akumu. And that'll be pretty similar to Phase 1 in the sense that I'm going to play the game from start to finish. However, when I do that, I'm going to do a lot of editing. You know, I'm not going to make you sit through the cutscenes. I'm not going to make you sit through all the boring sections. I'm just going to kind of show you the best parts. Because, again, it's not a walkthrough. It's a Let's Platinum series. So that'll be Phase 3, is going through Akumu mode. That'll be the toughest phase. That will be certainly the phase with the most rage caught on camera. Then, once I beat the game on Akumu mode, I will unlock the Brass Knuckles, and once I have the Brass Knuckles, that will make doing the speed run a lot easier. So, after I beat Akumu, I'll start a new game plus, and I'll do the speed run. And the speed run, you have to beat the game in under 5 hours. Now, on face value, the speed run seems a little bit daunting, because if you remember my statistics from the last... Okay, so there's a trophy for upgrading 1 weapon, but I gotta upgrade all 5. I actually am starting to get a little nervous. I'm pretty sure I have enough green gel to do this, but there are a lot of upgrades. I hope I didn't forget something. I hope I didn't forget to take the agony bolts into account, because I'm starting to think I don't have enough, which is making me really nervous. So we'll see. I hope to God I don't have to farm for any more green gel, but if I do, like I said, it's not, it's not the end of the world. I could just keep replaying Chapter 3. Probably wouldn't take that much time. Because, yeah, I'm at 250,000 green gel, and I still have 3 weapons to upgrade. So that's making me a bit nervous. But we'll see. I just got to keep spamming the X button. I got to hope that the trophy guide that I've been using is telling the truth. It told me that I would need 641,000, and I even had more. I had like 680,000. Because, okay, yeah, so the crossbow doesn't take as much upgrades. I forgot about that. So if the trophy guide was telling the truth, I should be able to do this and still have 40,000 green gel left to my name. But again, I could just reload that checkpoint and be done with it. Okay, now I'm gonna be at 115,000. Okay, I should have enough. It looks like I'm gonna have enough, because again, the crossbow doesn't take as much to upgrade. 6,000. Okay, so this one's gonna bring me below 100,000. I have 2 more things to upgrade. Isn't this exciting? Isn't this the best part of the series so far, just watching me spam the X button? But I figured this would be a good opportunity to use the time to talk about the series and kind of like what's to come. Okay, now I'm getting really nervous, because I'm gonna be at... I'm thinking... Shit. Uh-oh. Okay, so something's wrong. Something's wrong. I thought I had enough, but I don't. I don't. So it looks like the trophy guide lied to me. Or it just didn't take into account the agony bolts, upgrading the agony bolts. Because right now, I have 17,000 to upgrade the sniper rifle. That's not going to be enough. And there you go. So what the fuck? I wonder if I had to even upgrade these. I thought I did. So, okay, so there you go. Perfect example. I thought I was going to be able to do something, but it ended up not working out the way I had anticipated. So, what I'm going to do, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save my game, but I'm going to save it on to a new file. That way, if I really did mess up, I can revert back to my old save. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it here. In the next video, I'll replay Chapter 3. No, you know what? Screw it. I'll just do it in this video. So I'm going to go ahead and skip to the next crow saving section. Alright guys, so luckily, in the video that you saw right there, I looked it up, and it turns out I made a mistake. You don't have to upgrade the bolts to get the trophy. I thought you did, but you don't. So, luckily, am I screwed? No, because, again, this trick is a good trick. So, I saved my progress right before I went on that giant shopping spree. So, no harm, no foul. You know, I wasted all that green gel on upgrading those bolts, only to find out that I messed up. You don't have to do that. So, luckily, you know, had I not made that save beforehand, I would have to just redo it all. I'd have to go and get, you know, it wouldn't have taken that long. I could have just replayed Chapter 3, gotten 100,000, and then finished upgrading the sniper rifle. But the point is, I don't have to. I thought I had to, but I don't. So, you see here, I reverted back to my save. I still have 687,000 green gel. No upgrades have been made according to the game at this point. And so now that I know I messed up, we'll fix that. So here we go. Let's start upgrading the weapons. I'm going to once again just keep spamming the X button. But this time I'm not going to make you sit through it. So I'll go ahead and do a cut in the video right before I get the trophy. Oh my god, this is just taking forever. My thumb is getting sore. Whoops. And then as soon as I finish upgrading this, I should get the trophy. I think it's a gold trophy too, so that will really up my completion percentage. So here we go. As soon as I press this, we'll get the trophy, and this first video will be done, or the first video of Phase 2. So let's get it. Boom. Unstoppable Arsenal. Let's check that out, because this is going to be a good place to end the video. So you can see... Oh, whoops. Okay, so I started this video at 40% completion on the main game, and in one video I went from 40 to 64%, and so you could see a lot of these trophies have been filled in. There we go, Unstoppable Arsenal, awesome. And now, like I said, what I can do, you know, the beauty of doing that method is, you know, now as I move forward and keep going through Chapter Select, you know, as I keep going through Chapter Select, you might say, well, hold on, Nick, now you don't have his health upgraded, you don't have his sprint upgraded. That's not a problem, because what I can do, and I can do this off camera, is I could reload this checkpoint here. I could redo the upgrades based on how I actually think I should do those upgrades, and then I can go through Chapter Select and knock out some of those other ones. So there are still a number of trophies, miscellaneous trophies, that I need to mop up before moving on to Akumu. So just to kind of give you... No, you know what? I'll save that for the start of the next video. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're having fun watching me do some trophy hunting. This is my favorite part, when I'm just able to kind of jump around the game and collect all of these miscellaneous trophies. This is my favorite part of trophy hunting. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. And I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.